doing this. So $120,000 a year for 1 year. And so he says to me, he goes, and I told you it's 6 days a week, 12 hours a day, but I'm going to go to church on Sundays, and there's a good church there, and you know, so I'm just sitting there listening, and he goes, and this is what kind of was the flag for me. He goes, I'm going to be able to pay off all our debt, we're going to be able to pay off our house, and we're going to be able to start a new business. And I was like, nope, something's not adding up, because I'm not using the right side of my brain right now, I'm just using the left side of my brain. And I'm saying, okay, you're going to make $120,000, but the government's going to take $40,000 because that's what taxes are. So you're going to end up with $80,000, right? You owe $25,000. So now we're at $55,000 that you're left with. $55,000. And so I just asked him, how much do you owe on your house? And he goes, $110,000. You just told me you're going to be able to pay off your house. Well, we'll almost be able to pay off your house. No. You said you're going to pay off your house, but my calculations don't add up. You're only going to be able to put $55,000 to your house, but wait a minute, you can't put $55,000 to your house because guess what? While you live there, you have to pay at least $1,000 a month, that's $12,000 for a house, and then you have to pay electricity and water, and by the time you're done living, it's probably $35,000, so you actually have $20,000 left. And then guess what? You're going to come back here every 7 weeks, like that's what they told me. They're going to drive back to Tucson every 7 weeks. Man, and you got an old van, and guess what? Your van's not going to make it. So you're going to have to repair your van, and you're going to have to pay for gas, and then you still got to pay your mortgage here. Hopefully you can get somebody to rent your house, but what if you don't? All of a sudden, you're in the negative, dude. Like you didn't just make $120,000. You just lost a lot. Oh, and by the way, your wife is 4 months pregnant already. So you're going to move her out into the middle of nowhere with no friends, with no idea of hospitals or anything around. Her mother's not there, your mother's not there, and she's going to what? Just drive herself to the hospital while you're working one of these 12-hour shifts? And she goes in like, are you even thinking this thing through? But nope, they weren't. You know why? Because the money, they had set their mind on the money. They desired the money so bad. The left side of their brain that calculates, right? That deals with logic and she told me, she's like, no, I've already added everything up. So I already calculated everything out. This is what we're going to be able to do. And then what also tipped me off is she said, and it's only for 10 months. I was like, I thought you said a year. Well, yeah, a year. See, she's talking herself into it. Because why? Because she's under the weight of financial problems, right? Which is real. She's desiring security. She really wants this thing. She really wants to be financially stable. She really wants to be set up right. And that's not a bad desire, is it? It's a good thing. But that desire takes over, and the deception is going to move her completely away from her church, her family, in the middle of a very important time of her life while she's pregnant with a child. It's going to take her husband away from her 6 days a week. What is she going to do with the kids? Where are they going to go to school? I mean, there's all these things that you're not calculating. Why? Because they wanted it so bad. But you know why they came to me? Because they did not want to be deceived. They came to me because something was going on in their mind. Something's not right. Yeah, but I want it so bad. But something's not right. Yeah, but I want it so bad. Something's not right. And what did they do? They came to get counsel. And me, I don't want what they want. I don't care about the money. It's not going to be my money, right? I'm not going to get any of it. So I have no link to their desire, and I'm able to use the left side of my brain and that they're not using and help them, force them to go to that side of the brain and stop themselves from destruction. Right? That's why there's benefit in the multitude of counselors, and the sooner you ask, the better. Don't let your heart get caught up on something. And don't let your desires run wild, your imaginations run wild, to where by the time somebody catches you or by the time you ask, it's already too late. We don't need to be deceived. We don't need to give temptation any more tools than it already has. It kicks our butt a lot. If we can deal with deception, if we can deal with our desires, if we can deal with our curiosity, if we can deal with all these things, we're going to have more victory over temptation. Let's bow our heads. We're going to take some time to pray. And if you're here tonight, you're not